Good day, and thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on a rather wet and damp Wednesday morning, May 9th, 2012, and this is the daily video forecast discussion. And we'll go ahead and start things out this morning with the water vapor imagery overlaid with surface features such as frontal structures and temperatures. Temperatures this morning are in the upper 50s and low and mid 60s across the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia, Delmarva region. We do have a cold front here, which is stretching from central southeastern New York through central Pennsylvania and down through the Virginias and the North Carolina coast, where it's being met by another upper level disturbance and surface low that will upper level disturbance that will become a surface low along this frontal boundary and increase the rain chances from late this afternoon through the overnight into early Thursday morning, especially for coastal Delaware, southeastern New Jersey, central coastal New Jersey, and south and east of Long Island and New York City proper into Connecticut and then into southern New England during tomorrow morning. We have one upper level feature and surface wave, which is moving across with some rain showers across the region this morning, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Still image this morning overlaid with the water vapor imagery shows that short wave now exiting. This is also an area where a warm front is moving through the region, so it's being enhanced by the southerly flow. And we'll get to the winds in just a moment. We overlay these winds now, and they're increasing from the south-southwest. And this is a lot of rain showers across central and southern New Jersey, and they're light to moderate. They're not everywhere, and they're excluded across northwestern New Jersey. And most of this is exiting now out into the Atlantic and into south of Long Island and southern Connecticut. We do have another disturbance here across the Tennessee and Mississippi Valley, and this disturbance will be moving in our direction for later this afternoon and the overnight period with rain and low-top thunderstorms. And the Storm Prediction Center has placed our entire region in a slight risk of thunderstorms throughout this afternoon and tonight and into early tomorrow morning. A greater risk of thunderstorm activity would be from the southern Delmarva regions all the way down through Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia. We don't really feel that there's going to be any tornado or severe wind damage, but there could be some winds that could produce some damage in thunderstorms this afternoon and overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, expected from southern New Jersey through the Delmarva region. And also those are some areas that might see some low-topped hail from some of those thunderstorms as well. But for the most part, from northern New Jersey through Philadelphia into the New York City metropolitan area, just a general chance of low-top thunderstorms. But any of those thunderstorms overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning in these regions from the Delmarva through New York City could be capable of brief heavy downpours, which could cause some local ponding on the roads, and a low-top thunderstorm which is capable of some gusty winds and also some small hail. And this is from GoldenGateWeather.com. This is the NAM model for the United States over the next 48 to 60 hours. Start things out this morning with one system exiting the coast, and it's not really showing up here too good. We'll get to this in just a moment. Let's move on. Let's start things out here. Here's our precipitation exiting with the first wave this morning across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. Here's our second wave developing across the Tennessee Valley and the Mississippi Valley here during this afternoon. And that wave is going to move off the coast. Here's our cold front slowly snaking its way through eastern Pennsylvania. It's going to kind of slow up and stall because the wind flow is from the south and parallel to the front. So all of this action is going to kind of converge and slow up as this wave of low pressure across the Tennessee and Mississippi Valley begins to move up along the eastern United States coastline. And that's going to form a low right off the Delmarva overnight tonight with some moderate to heavy rain, even a possibility of a thunderstorm or two from southern and central New Jersey into the New York City area and Long Island. This model may be a little bit off. Some of the QPF or quantitative precipitation may get a little bit further inland or may stay just very close to the coast. But still, these regions are going to be experiencing some moderate rainfall overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. And as the surface low exits off the coast, a drier northwesterly wind flow on the backside of this frontal boundary will begin to get in here on Thursday afternoon, brightening the skies up. Northwest winds will begin to increase a little bit gusty Thursday afternoon through Thursday night as the high pressure ridge building in across the central portions of the United States and low pressure exiting across eastern Canada will converge to produce a tight pressure gradient. And then things will begin to relax with much drier air and seasonable temperatures with generally fair weather from Thursday night right through Saturday as high pressure again builds in across the northern mid-Atlantic states. Now, as we get through the forecast period, this is probably going to go now through, I would say, Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. High pressure will still be in control of our forecast at that time. So as we get through Friday afternoon and Saturday with temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s as high pressure is in control across the central and eastern United States, by the time we get through the day on Sunday, things are going to change a little bit. We'll have an increase of clouds, a southwesterly flow ahead of this frontal boundary here, and another wave of low pressure developing across the Arklatex area in the deep south, and that is probably going to be moving in our direction. We can see a warm front developing along the mid-Atlantic coast states with high, mid, and high level cloudiness increasing across the region on Monday, and this surface wave across the Ohio Valley and Tennessee Valley and another wave across the deep south will be moving in our direction, and this could form a cutoff low early next week across the central plain states, and this is going to cause a lot of problems in the predictability of precipitation come the middle part of next week. I do have some good news, though. We're greater than 75% above average mean now in precipitation across most of Morris County and central New Jersey to the coast, and that's owing to the fact that we've had some moderate rain showers across the region over the last couple of days. But still, areas here in the yellow are still 7 inches below average precipitation. But some of this will begin to fill in later this afternoon and overnight tonight and bring some of these percentages back up. Right now, they're about 25 to 50% below mean average for the year, but things are gradually improving. And this is the month to mean average precipitation. So we're improving. We're still, for the month, about 1/10 of an inch or so below average, so we're getting there. Average is about 25% above normal here in some of the counties in green, but we are still in some areas below average, and that's from central and southern New Jersey. But things are beginning to improve, and these regions here, which are near or below average, will continue to improve with rainfall later this afternoon, tonight, and Thursday morning. And so that's going to do it for today's broadcast. I'll be back bright and early again on Thursday morning. Don't forget, for the latest weather information 24/7, we now offer live continuous coverage via an applet called Cover It Live, and you can find it on our homepage by clicking on the banner at the upper top. It brings you to the page, and throughout the day I provide updated forecasts and information 24 hours a day right on the live applet. Well, of course, 24 hours a day would mean that I sleep. So in those hours that I'm sleeping, obviously nothing's updated. But I'm going to be putting in some Twitter accounts and updates from other sources that do not sleep at the time that I do, so we can have continuous coverage 24/7. And of course, we are a news weather portal for the northern New Jersey area, the New York City metropolitan area, and the northern mid-Atlantic, so you can find all the latest weather information 24/7, always on GardenStateWeather.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Wednesday. I'll see you bright and early again on Thursday.